Growing up in North Carolina, muscadines felt like magic. We didn't have vines in our own yard, but across the street from my grandmother's house, the neighbor did. She was a kind widow with no grandchildren of her own, and she welcomed us to pick from her trellis of twisting muscadine vines, trained just perfectly for a child like me to wander beneath. I'd dart through the dappled sunlight, pretending I was in my own secret forest, part fairy tale, part wild adventure. That's where I learned the art of eating a muscadine, biting through the thick skin, popping the sweet pulp into my mouth and spitting the seeds into my hand before tossing away the peel. She always sent us home with ball jars of muscadine jelly, and later I'd learned those grapes made wine too. But back then, the treasure was in the vines and in those long, golden afternoons beneath them. At Thanksgiving, my grandmother would let me pull out her crystal goblets and fill them with ginger ale or cranberry juice. She'd raise her glass and say, "Prosit," a toast that means "to your health." She'd learned a little Latin in school, just enough to quote a phrase or two, but she believed that if you understood the roots of a plant or a word, you could understand just about everything. Years later, one sip of muscadine wine took me right back to those days, to sweet fruit, sunlit vines, and to the woman who taught me to pay attention to language, to seasons, to the things that grow and make life sweeter.